Hey y'all, it's Asha Cerise. Welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of the Chicago travel vlog. I was admiring some of the black artists they had on the walls of the hotel as we made our way to breakfast. You know, they ain't got many vegan options, so I had to get some fruit and potatoes, and my mom got some biscuits. She did my hair for the wedding. As you can see, she's doing a pretty good job. We're using this as a tutorial, and this was the final result. Initially, we were going to do an updo, but this turned out better. So I hurried up and threw something on. Don't be judging me when you see repeat outfits, because baby, I called an Uber and made my way downstairs so I can head over to the Embassy Suites where TJ and the rest of the bridal party were getting ready. As soon as I hit that Chicago airplane, my eyes started watering. Allergies on 10. So anyway, I made my way over to TJ's room. He was the only one in there because everybody else was running errands and ripping and running, doing what they had to do. I came in here and tried on my suit for the first time, and baby, the pants were too damn tight. So I found out that Men's Warehouse was about 7 minutes down the street. So I took that little walk because the Ubers were taxing. Keep in mind, we had to take photos by 1 p.m. and it was creeping towards that time. So Keisha, shout out to you, girl. She hooked me up. She told me that the tailor would need 40 minutes to let these pants out. Now, I couldn't get nothing done with the suit jacket. So I got my suit getting let out, the pants getting let out. I got on everything else so that I can go and be with the guys, take some behind the scenes pictures, and then right before photo shoot time, I'll come back and swing by, pick my pants up. Now, why I sound like a man in this suit? I'm gonna pick my pants up. I think it brought the masculinity out of me. And I'm not usually a bonnet in public type person, but I had to do what I had to do. Anywho, got back to the room. I took all that stuff off and washed up under my arms, baby, because I wasn't trying to be sweaty all day. DG hooked me up on the bow tie.
152.
Why they got these fucking shoulders like that?
Can you wear my jacket?
I look like a fucking solo.
They drinking on that.
Don't spill that on me.
I'm not. I'm gonna be comfortable.
I hate these fucking shoulders.
I like
That's just too
some
big.
broad ones. Walking the Broadway.
As you can see, DG took that hike back with me to Men's Warehouse to get my pants.
Looking on you. She don't want me to get there. I'm not gonna waste nothing on you. Cause you fly today.
These motherfucking shoulder pads, bruh. Ugh. I couldn't get over them shoulder pads, but I work with it.
Do something. Yeah, you want to do something.
What you know about that, son?
What you know about that?
A
little way. Don't come around.
Keep on coming. I'm coming.
Too bad because I ain't had no help.
We outside. This is my walk down the aisle partner. We're gonna be cute. Not her pulling up after we walk.
Exactly.
There's the bride. So while we were out there loading our stuff on the shuttle, the bride and groom were doing their first look photos, family photos, and then of course the whole wedding party joined in. We took some photos in the hotel, and then we went to the park where we took some more photos, and of course the videographer was rolling as well. These are a little bit of behind the scenes, but you're gonna have to wait till the official videos come out. There's the bride and groom. They so cute. Look at the love between them. Gotta make sure the bride is right, get them lips popping. We had it lit on the bus, on the shuttle. It was the full wedding party. We had us a good old time listening to music, getting ready for our photos. We pulled over for a little while because the bride and groom went and took some photos by the Chicago sign. You'll see in a minute when they're walking back. But yes, we took some shots. I don't know what this was, but it was definitely liquor. Woo! It was strong. You know, I'm a lightweight when it comes to drinking. That was the only shot I had until late that night. But there they are coming back from their photos at the Chicago sign. And that was when TJ was trying to find out which one of the siblings were the best child of their parents. It was cute. But it was a beautiful day. The weather was nice. It was cool, but I felt good because I had on all the clothes, honey. I was good. So after we did our photos in the park, we seeing people with parrots and snakes and all type of stuff, but we headed on to the venue, but we had a good time. In between time, in the meantime, everybody had great spirits and we were just really excited. Everybody had to hurry up and get to the bathroom, do what they needed to do, get yourself together because it's almost showtime. That's me checking out my suit. Somebody say, "You girl, you gotta put your shoes on. It's almost time to go." So I got dressed. That's what it's looking like. He was doing a little dancey dance. How you feeling? Best man in the house.
Stressed.
How you feeling?
I'm good. Ready to showtime.
There's me and Brandon. He is one of TJ's line brothers and he went to college with him. That was my karaoke buddy for the whole ceremony. We were singing Luther Vandross, If This World Were Mine, and having us a karaoke ball. I wish I could let y'all hear it, but I don't want to get flagged on YouTube. So the parents of the bride and groom walked out first, and then the groom and the best man walked out, and then the maid of honor, and then we started walking the rest of the wedding party. We were walking down the aisle to Spend My Life With You by Eric Benet and Tamia. So you see our little two-step. We look pretty good. This is me and Nikki, who is TJ's oldest sister. So we got our little two-step on, stopped for our pictures and videos, and then we did a little, you in Chicago, you got to do a little Chicago stepping. Hey. But I think we all did a great job. I can't wait for y'all to be able to hear their beautiful vows. They did a great job. After the ceremony, during cocktail hour, we got ready for the reception.
Everybody ready? It's time. It's time.
So the groomsmen and groomswoman, we came out to Crunk Ain't Dead, so we had to get the energy right, get everybody hyped up, hype it up, do our little 1-2 step. And then the ladies came out to Megan Thee Stallion, Where Them Girls At. And then the bride and groom, we all had to hype them up. We had our cameras out and it was fun. They came out to Chief Keith. Y'all know I'm an auntie now. I can't hardly say his name, but that was cute. And then we got right into the reception, y'all. Mama had to hook me up because my braids had fell all out the bun, but it's all good. The bride and groom cut the cake. They had Love playing by Keisha Cole. Me and DG started singing it. And everybody was taking pictures, taking videos. There's Brandon. I told y'all he was my karaoke buddy. If I'm singing a song, he go pop up. If there's a song to be sang, we gonna sing it. And then the speeches began. Initially, it was supposed to be a hand select few of people that were going to be doing speeches, but Jay, who was the MC, he had all of the Miles College guys come up and give some speeches to TJ and Kanisha. Some of her bridesmaids gave speeches. TJ's best man and his cousin / brother Robert did a speech. His sisters, his new father-in-law. It was really beautiful to hear everybody pour into them and speak. I was thinking in my head, should I get up? Should I not? Should I get up? Should I not? I didn't end up getting up saying a speech. I asked the DJ at one point of the reception, like, maybe he passed me the mic so I could do a speech, because TJ was like, why you didn't get your ass up there and say something? But I ended up opting out. I don't really like getting on the mic for real saying speeches, but they know how I feel about them. I love y'all. I'm proud of y'all. I'm excited. His cousin Candace, that was who that was just on the mic as well.
Yeah.
You a great man and you raise another great man.
That was Jay giving TJ's father, Mr. Allen, his recognition and flowers for being a great man, raising a great man along with his mother. And then, of course, you got to get into the garter belt removal. They were so cute. TJ getting his Martin dance on. Hey. So as I'm looking at these guys reaching for this garter belt, I'm like, was y'all trying? Because I thought I saw some hands and pockets still, but we got the winner. And then the guys of Alpha Phi Alpha, they did their song around Kanisha, and they did some strolling around her as well. DG, he don't be strolling, but he is a member of Alpha Phi Alpha. And you know, it's always a vibe when the guys get to strolling. And TJ be effing it up. Look at him. Hey, if I could play the music, it's me saying, "Fuck it up, TJ, fuck it up." But yes, they got their stroll on, and it was a whole vibe, y'all. Shortly after that, the party began. We swag surfing. We all together. There's mama cutting a rug. And the theme of the wedding was like bronze or like shades of brown. So it was really beautiful to see everybody representing in their shades of chocolate and bronze. But yes, we had us a good time. We turning up. Here's the bride and groom getting they dance on. Hey, hey. And one thing I'm gonna say about this wedding is the Chicago culture was definitely represented. I really loved to see how they get down in Chicago. DG with his two left feet. They were cutting up with all of the dances that come along with the Chicago culture. There's Jay and TJ dancing to some old school BBD, and Nikki cutting her rug. That was make them say, you would think we was in New Orleans when that thing came on, but everybody had a good time showing out. We started line dancing, so everybody that's boots on the ground, you see it. We did a whole at least 7 line dances. I didn't even get all of them on tape, but it was so fun to get our line dance on. I did not pack my fan, y'all, so I ain't have my boots on the ground. I had my heels on the ground, and I didn't have no fan. That was the moment when TJ was like, "Why your ass didn't come up there and say something?" But there's that footwork, that Chicago footwork. TJ was saying, "I don't know about y'all, but my whole body hurt a few days later." And Brandon was like, "Yeah, that's that footwork." This was that very moment. But everybody was getting a footwork on. I can't keep up, honey. There's Kanisha's sister, Sierra, getting her footwork on. Let's go. The ladies were showing up and showing out as well. Everybody got their groove on. I will tell you that. There was not a whole bunch of people sitting down. And this song was like, bend it and break your back or something. Don't break your back for real now. But she was a good sport. She got on right on back up and started dancing again, honey. Everybody had a time. He definitely was cutting up. You could tell he'd been doing that footwork since back in the day. Go, 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 go. And then Kanisha's mom had to come and cut a rug and let them know she about that life too. Everybody was hyping her up. Let's go, Robert. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And then TJ's son, Ashton, had to show out too. Then the percolator came on, y'all. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. There's mama and the bride and groom. This was Wipe Me Down. So everybody joined in. We cutting up. I felt like a whole gangster in my suit, I think. I think that's what was happening. I think it brought out, I ain't gonna lie, I be acting like this anytime I listen to rap music, even if I had on a dress. But that's DG rapping that T.I. on that Young Dro and Young LA. You gotta get some Chicago stepping in when you in Chicago. That was to James Brown, The Big Payback. Now, I ain't gonna tell y'all what song we was dancing to right here, but just let you know we was stepping and the love was in the air. But we had us a time, y'all. Everybody was stepping, everybody was dancing. The black joy filled the room, and it was just really beautiful to celebrate the love of TJ and Kanisha. And there we go, wobbling. Now everybody wobbles different. I learned to wobble in Colorado, and we turn all the way around when we do the little cha cha cha. Right here, boop boop doo 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 boop boop boo doo doo. But everybody don't do that, so I stuck with what I know. Now I don't know how my videos got out of order, but I can't leave without showing you the first dance. They dance to their song "Ready or Not" by After 7. And then, of course, you got to do the father-daughter dance. This is so sweet. Isn't she lovely? And then we had our mother-son dance. I just love it. That's her baby boy. Everybody was taking their photos and coming up and speaking, of course. We had some good food. And after the reception, we headed back to our rooms to get ready for the after party. It's the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby. So I gave Mama and DG some photo shoots and video shoots before they got out of their beautiful outfits. Working, Mama. Go ahead and show them what you do. And then I switched into my outfit and we went to Juke Joint. Me and DG pulled up to the after party. It was a cool vibe. Packed out. That's Jeff contemplating life because he had to get up the next day and do a 5K.
Look at the lovebirds, the newlyweds. Yep, it's a video. And it's dark. I want to flash y'all, but I'm sorry to flash y'all, but let me see the rings. Let me see the ice. Bling, 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 bling. Look at that. All I see is ass.
After we left, me and DG hopped in the Uber. I was looking for some Uber Eats to be delivered and I ran across this. I was tipsy, of course, but I got a kick out of the name and enjoyed the drunk talk.
You gonna go upstairs. I'll be down here twiddling my toes like, oh, we finna have a fun little time talking.
I'm coming back down.
And then this nigga gonna leave me.
I'm coming back. You ain't got no faith in me?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I really meant that whenever I said I'm tired to go upstairs.
Oh, shit. I'm coming to the realization that DG really don't fuck with me for real.
Stop lying, don't you do that.
I did a whole real nice photo shoot of him.
You know what?
I did a whole nice photo shoot of him, and I edited it and everything. And I sent him all the pictures. He ain't posted nan one of them. I think he posted it and then he deleted it like within the same hour. Then, when we was at the airport the other day, when we was at, I think when we got to Atlanta, I was like, all right, when we get through security check, I'm gonna wait for you. And then he called me. He was like, where y'all at? I'm down here by the train. I'm like, oh, okay. You got through before us. We on our way down. Then when I got down, I'm looking for him and stuff. I was recording everything because I wanted to see him when I walked up. I called him because I couldn't find him. He was on the train. He said the train came, so I got on it. So he left me then, me and Mama. And then we said when we got here, we was going to go on the riverboat tour on Sunday, tomorrow, when it got warm. Come to find out, he already went today.
I was bored. Why? Yeah, I was bored, and I went on the walk, and it spontaneously happened. And I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I was like, I ain't want to lie to you. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say not one word, but then I was gonna like, yeah.
He don't fuck with me. I love him though.
But besides that, everything else.
Oh, that's when we hung out with.
Everything else count that.
We hung out when
Not everything else count that.
Listen, we hung out with my friend Defina and Pre. Remember?
Yeah.
That was fun. We got into it that night though, but
Yeah.
it was all love though.
Yeah.
I said you was acting like a misogynist.
Yeah, I ain't like them.
Then I was
did not
saying,
like them.
I know you didn't. I apologized, didn't I? Right away.
Yeah. Shit, after the fact.
Yeah, that's when you
It was already
apologized.
done.
But I didn't know it was gonna hurt your feelings. It just kind of slipped out.
Nah, that's how you truly feel about me, you misogynist.
I don't feel like that. Remember I told you the way you think and the way you are. I mean, the way you
It's two different
speak.
things, probably.
Yeah, the way you speak and the way I know who you are is two different things.
But the way I speak is the way I think, though. And then
But then you really don't be on that type of time, though.
I don't. But it's the way I still think it. I still think it's bullshit.
So what if it aligns with misogyny?
Nah, it can't be because my actions don't speak it.
So you said your words match what you think, but don't match what you do.
No.
So judge you by what you do,
what
not
I'm
what
saying.
you think.
Exactly. Don't judge me on what I say.
But
Judge
it's
me
what you
on-
think, though.
But because what I say though, like this, well, baby, it's like I might do my research and I find this to be true, but everybody else thinking it's thinking a certain way, another way. So I'm gonna speak what I think. You feel me? Don't mean I'm gonna necessarily act on it. Like I might say like, shit, I don't like big girls, but I hit them every Tuesday. You feel me? Like that's just not my. You know, that probably wasn't a good example, but What I'm saying is, just because I feel a certain type of way don't mean that I don't understand what the world is. So I'm still playing this inside that. There we go, inside the world. There you go. That's it, right there. You're still playing the game. Like, you gotta know.
Do it look like we on the Titanic?
On the Titanic?
Mm-hmm. I wonder who did these rooms. I mean these ceilings. I wonder who did the ceilings. I know it wasn't Michelangelo, but you know how Michelangelo is known for the ceilings? The painted ceilings?
Which one?
I'm finna show him y'all.
Take it to you make it, baby.
Huh? $251. That's you playing that?
I'm quiet.
Late.
I'm finna sleep good. What is that? Voodoo donuts.
Mm-hmm. You like donuts?
Them tipsy conversations were hilarious to me. Me and DG cut up every time we get together. But I was so excited to eat y'all, only for my burger to look like this. I know everybody don't get the vegan thing right, but come on. But thankfully, the donuts were delicious. I can always count on Voodoo Donuts to be good. They have those in Colorado as well. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Stay tuned for day 3 in Chicago. And make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe.